Gentlemen, welcome back to the University of Smooth. I'm your host, Nix in the Dark, and this is Scotty. You can see him every once in a while terrorizing in the background. I wanted you to meet him because he is a fucking star, just like I am. We're going to talk about game today. This is an interesting topic. It's a thorny topic. It's a baggage-laden topic. We're going to get into it in a lot of segments. We have been. Today, why do men hate game? I named this channel the University of Smooth because it's an uncomfortable word. It's a word that I grew up resenting. It's a word that has a lot of baggage associated with it because if you're a certain type of man, it's distasteful that you have to be smooth to attract women into your life. I get that. I grew up with it. I spent a lot of years resenting, if not specifically smooth men, then the notion that I had to be somebody other than myself in order to attract women. I started this channel in part after I learned a fundamental reality that goes deeper than those perceptions and that I wanted to share with this world because I felt like I was capable of doing so. Game does require you to be more attractive and less unattractive. That is at the heart of game. The reason men find it distasteful is because of a misperception about what it requires of you. The belief that you have to somehow be a different person is a myth. You do not have to be a different person to have game. You have to be, first, a more valuable person. We have said almost ad nauseum that you must build your own value. Never once have we told you to build fake value, to build value that is inauthentic, incongruent, fraudulent in any way. We want you to build legitimate value. If you understand what women truly value, then when you take after all of these endeavors, you understand how authentic they are. You cannot fake muscle onto your body. You cannot fake fame. You cannot fake clout. Except for maybe a minute and a half on the internet, you really can't fake your job or your status. The only thing that you can sort of fake is your social skills or your ability to interact with women. And we don't even recommend that you fake that. In fact, what we recommend you do is go out there and acquire them by getting blown out, by getting rejected, by getting your teeth knocked in until you figure out what it is you need to do to speak well, to speak better, to interact with a more congruent and attractive presentation. That is not phony. The phony part would be for you to go up and proclaim all of these valuable traits that you simply don't have, which, by the way, within short order are going to be found out. It is uncomfortable. We recommend things that will make you uncomfortable. They will feel like they're not who you are, but that is merely a matter of cultivating a skill. Understand the difference between your actual identity and something that is a skill. This is a critical distinction. One of the biggest downfalls of a lot of men is an ego investment in their identity, whether that's an intelligent identity or a working class identity. Those are the two identities that are most prone to resenting men who have acquired social skills. It doesn't really truly matter whether you have social skills or not. You can be a fucking trucker and have a shitload of game or no game at all. You can be a Poindexter math nerd and have game or no, like have a lot of game or no game at all. Neither of those matter. These are not related. On an emotional level, it feels like they are because it's so easy to resent men who are successful and label them as phony. Guys, we're here to help you build value authentically every step of the way. There are certain things that you can learn that will maybe give you a leg up here and there, but in order to build actual, legitimate, rock-solid value that you cannot fake, then you have to do this authentically. There's a difference between feeling inauthentic and feeling uncomfortable. I have felt both, but when I felt uncomfortable in the pursuit of these skills, I have known I was on the right track. When I felt inauthentic, I knew I was on the wrong track. You will know the difference if you pursue this and you make it your mission to become more valuable on every dimension, especially how you interact with other people. The end result is not going to look like the same guy that you've always been, and that may be a little disorienting. You will get used to it. You must embrace the uncomfortable You do not have to be inauthentic to do that. You can own being uncomfortable. I own that I'm kind of uncomfortable labeling my channel as the University of Smooth because it represents something that is hard to accept, but yet represents the kind of value that you need to get out there and be effective in the dating, relationship, and sexual marketplace. We're here to help. Follow our content. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, and follow U of Smooth for more content.